All of a sudden, we hear Jamie like, "Hey, do you have MS?" Like, and we're like, "What the
That's
fuck?"
not what I say in
I
the
don't know.
commercial.
Whatever. It's an MS commercial. You know, I don't know.
Not today, pal. Not today.
This is Jamie Lee.
And this is Robert Eiler. I want to do something in the beginning that we never do, which is give out our email.
Yeah.
nottodaypalpodcast@gmail.com. And our phone number is 512-387-1880. And if you want to leave us voicemails about something that's not Top Gun was a good movie, like we get it. We've heard enough of those. Leave us voicemails. Yeah. We'll call you back too. People have been seen now.
Listen, I've sent someone pots and pans. We're looking to connect.
So I want to talk about something that you're going to be excited to talk about. Your love of Big Brother. You love the show Big Brother.
Yeah.
Can you tell why do you love? What is Big Brother?
I haven't watched Big Brother in a couple of years. But Big Brother is a reality competition show where they put, I forget how many, maybe 14, 12 strangers in a house. And it's on a soundstage, and there's cameras everywhere. So there's no cameramen, there's no other people except the people that are in the house. And each week there is voted, or you play a competition, you win the head of household. So you get to sleep in the big bedroom upstairs, and you are the one that decides in the midweek who is on the quote unquote chopping block. So you nominate 2 people to be evicted from the house. Am I doing okay?
No, I just like that you love this so much.
Okay.
It's
and then there's a competition called a power of veto competition where everyone in the house competes, and the 2 people on the chopping block can win, or somebody else can win. Whoever wins can either take themselves off the chopping block or take somebody else off, and then the head of household puts somebody else, and then secretly they all vote. They go one at a time and vote who they want kicked out of Big Brother.
And what
you
love about the show is like the
so there's alliances that are made,
right,
and that there's a lot of backstabbing, and it's a game of lying.
Yes.
But particularly, I was very into it when I was pregnant with my first kid, and Cutter was away playing baseball, so I was alone all the time in my house. And they have a 24/7 feed of these people. So 24/7, you can watch them and listen to them and watch what they're doing. I've watched them sleep. I watched people hook up. I've watched them poop. And I even joined a Facebook page of one of the people in it that I hated.
Oh yeah, you said that was like the lowest moment of your life.
Lowest. When I joined,
Yeah.
I can't remember her name page. I did.
Yeah, and you were like, it was the opposite of a fan club.
I was 9 months pregnant, but I needed to get my feelings about what an asshole I thought this girl was.
Right, it was the opposite of a fan club. It was like a hate club.
I hate her.
Yeah.
I hate her.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
meanest I've ever been.
Did it make you feel better going on there and talking shit?
Yes, I needed to get these feelings out with people that understood me.
And it was the meanest you've ever been.
Ever. I mean, I wasn't wishing anything bad to happen to her, but I needed her to know what she was doing.
And you made friends with...
She was a bully.
You made friends with people on that show. Did you ever run into her by any chance?
No, but...
Oh, that would have been great. Because you would have been so fake. I'm like, hi.
Yeah, but my friends and I hired this company. I can't remember what they're called, Reality Rush or something like that. And they help you reenact your favorite reality show. So they helped at my friend Lance's house. There was 10 of us, and we played the game of Big Brother over the course of a weekend. And they set it up, and they had all the competitions and everything. It was one of the best weekends of my life.
And that's what I wanted to bring up to you was that, but also, wouldn't you love to do it with YMH?
Oh my God, it would be so fun. I already know who I want to be in an alliance with.
She gets so excited for it because Jamie does not lie in real life, and she's not a bad person, but this gives her a pass to be backstabbing and lying and this, and she just wants that pass so bad.
And he's in my alliance.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm claiming him.
Good luck. I don't know.
What do you mean? He's going to win all the competitions. He's the physical. He's the brawn. I'm the brains. We got this.
Keep going.
All right. We'll see if she's there for you. And who didn't show up to the fucking holiday party and who did show up? That's all I'm saying.
Rob was there.
Rob
Jamie was
Rob
there.
showed up. Who said they were going to show up and didn't show up?
Jamie.
And what's going to happen in that game? She's going to tell you she'll have your back,
You
And
know
then
it's
she's
true.
not going to be
You know
there.
it's
And
not
by the
true.
way, this is the start
She
of the game
winked
right
at me.
here.
She winked at me.
We're
Now I
planting
know she
seeds
lying.
right now. This is how the whole game would go. Imagine like 7 days of this. Like these.
So fun.
How long are these people
Listen,
trapped in this house?
If
A
people
month?
will start a GoFundMe to do this, I'm down. We could do it right in here, in this building.
So what I wanted to ask you is, who do you think would be your biggest competition out of everyone here?
You.
Oh, no way. I'm not competition because I won't do
I
what
think
it
you'd
takes
be really
to win.
good at it.
No. I won't do what it takes to win.
Why?
Because if it came down to like having to lie to
Well,
you
listen, we
or
need
lie
a
to
but
fucking
we
one
need
of
a
these guys,
prize. We need a prize that's worth it for you to fight for.
I
They're
don't
fighting
think-
for
then we would need a
$500,000.
GoFundMe.
Then that's what I was talking about, though.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then
because
you're
the
right.
people in Big Brother on CBS, shout out CBS, they're playing for $500,000.
Even if it was like, let's say they raised $100,000, I wouldn't want to do what it takes to win. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't want to have to lie to fucking, let's say
I mean,
fucking
these people
Cutter's in the
mentally
mix. Everybody's,
break down. I mean, they're in there for 6, 7, 8 weeks.
listen, if I was,
No contact with the outside world, no contact with family. I remember during 9/11, they had to they showed them like a producer come in and explain to them what was happening in the world.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Imagine having to explain to someone what 9/11 is.
I know.
Oh, that's
I
so
know.
fucking terrible.
This woman was like going batshit crazy because she like lost a competition and she was like solitary confinement for 24 hours, literally in like a padded room.
Yeah, they do fuck
And
up
like
shit to
they
you.
had like her kid like record something and he was like, "Hi, mommy," and she was like, "Baby, baby," like screaming, crying, to the point where I almost felt really bad watching it.
Yeah, well, that's what happens
Yeah,
for sure.
but I still
Sometimes
did.
I am so hooked on fucking 90 Day Fiancé and the stuff. Jamie, you would love it if you would watch. But here's the problem. They'll have 5 or 6 couples. They just need to separate it into one couple at a time because there's some couples that are unreal, but then you have to go through the other ones, and then eventually I just give up because I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't care about these other. Jamie, there's a couple on there. This guy is the doofiest, like just
Real, but he's,
biggest.
like,
It's so
real.
real. This guy is the biggest putz. Can you look up Gino and Jasmine, please? This guy is the biggest putz ever. And this chick is like Spanish soap opera hot chick, and she was even hotter before she got all this work done.
Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Click on the third one where they're on like the step and repeat. Yeah. Can we zoom in on her? Like it's like a soap opera star with the biggest goofball he wears a fedora. He won't take his hat off for sex, Jamie. He doesn't take his
He
hat off
won't
for
take his
everything
hat because he's
'cause
afraid of
he's
his bald head.
And she says that he can't come like in the bedroom. He can't come for her like having sex. Like yo, it is so Jamie.
They talk about this on TLC.
Jamie, you would love what. So now she's living in, I forget, I think it might be Peru. Maybe. I don't know. That might be wrong. And he's sending her money for her wedding dress because she's coming to America. And he's like, yeah, I keep sending money. Like he's working hard. He's
They
sending
met
her
online?
money. Yeah, I think they met online. And he's always going down there. He's sending her money. Finally, she gets the fucking 90-day. Like they've been on for years and they couldn't get the visa. And they finally got the fucking visa. She comes over and he's like, yeah, where's the whatever it is, $5,000-$10,000 that I sent you for your
dress?
wedding dress? Or like, where's your wedding dress? She's like, oh no, she got butt implants with the money that
they
he
good?
sent for. I don't know if they were good, but she got butt implants with
She
the money.
also has breast implants.
Oh yeah, big time. But she had those before, and
Thanks for the zoom in.
and she says the reason that she's with this guy is because she's like, I'm attracted to a guy like this who's the biggest fucking nerd ever because all guys before cheated on me. Like I would be with good looking guys, and she's like, I know he won't. So she doesn't try and lie and say I think he's so handsome. Like this.
Right.
She's like, I think he's ugly. Like I think he's not
he'll
cool.
never leave me.
Yeah, and she's like, but basically he'll do whatever I say. Like she forces him to do.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, and then she finds out later that his thing is getting peed on. So she's like, yeah, he finally came in the bedroom because I peed on Jamie. They are so fucking awesome and insane. And now, like, this guy's so lucky to be with this chick physically. She's in the car and she drops her cell phone. You know, there's like that little area in
Yeah.
between. And she reaches down and she finds a thing of lip gloss. And she thinks that he's cheating on her. Yo, she fucking
She went at
spazzes.
him.
And she's in the middle. She's in Michigan for
And
the
they're
first
filming
time.
this.
Filming it all. She's freezing cold. She's like never been cold in her life because she's from fucking Peru or whatever. She's screaming in the middle of a parking lot, hysterical crying, and she's like, it feels like someone is scratching my face. Like she's just full on freaking out. And then, by the way, 24 hours later, they're back to fucking normal. It is.
But they're still together.
Yeah.
Do you keep up on them? Do you look them up to check
I'm
up?
obsessed with these two.
Wow.
I'm Gino and Jasmine. And he's like, yeah, Jasmine did. And he has like this fucking Wisconsin or Michigan horrible accent. Everything. It is so. And then he's like,
Are they trying for babies?
I don't know, but I know he had a fucking a bachelor party before she showed up. And he lied and said he did not have I mean, it is. So, and then she finds out he has a bachelor party, and he's like, everyone does it, Jasmine. And it's just the best TV because you're like, yo, if this guy was just honest. So then she's like, oh, I'm not good enough. So now I have to go get more lip injections and face injections. And she goes to get more surgery. And he's like, why are you doing this with our money? We need our money. And she's like, well, because you don't think I'm hot. Yo, it is so fucking crazy.
God, what a train wreck.
It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite.
Did you tell everyone that Cutter almost won $1 million in
Cutter almost won $1
Yeah,
million
and look at Eddie's
fucking dollars. Yo,
He
bleep out the name of it.
Cutter almost won $1 million in some fantasy
Yo, so there
thing
were 11,000 entries into this thing.
for $250.
He first place is $1 million, and he finished 10th. But
He needed one touchdown.
when we were watching the game, it was like Chiefs were driving, and it was like, if this guy gets a touchdown, Cutter could win $1 million.
If Rice got a touchdown, because no one else in the 9 in front of him had Rice,
Yo, it was intense.
he would have won, and he dropped it.
And by the way,
did you remember when
it was a bad
or
throw.
no, it was a bad throw.
Yeah.
Mahomes' like arm went like wanky.
These guys
for
don't
a
watch
minute.
football. These guys don't care.
How did Cutter react when that happened, though?
Very silent.
Yeah. He's a real.
But then, by the way, he still won a lot of money.
He won $10,000 from
Yeah.
$250. And
Yeah.
by the way, like I know from poker,
and didn't say a word.
when
And
there's
I was like, why aren't we
11,000
happy?
when there's 11,000 people in a competition and you get fucking 10th, that's insane.
He was more upset because he was like, this will never happen to me again.
But also
in
it
my
was like
life.
if he didn't there was a play where this guy fumbled. If he didn't fumble, Cutter would have won 50,000.
That's right.
So Cutter was just fucking it was a tough day.
And
but
I
a
didn't
fun
invite
day.
him back. Cutter's had a rough week.
Yeah. Cutter gets the shit end of the stick sometimes. And this, you want to do a
He can cry into his check. Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to do? Oh wait. When we were watching the football, do you remember what happened?
My commercial came on?
Jamie Lee's commercial came on.
I was face down in my couch.
Yeah, you were face down. Cutter was massaging your butt, right? This is what we do on Sundays, guys. Jamie is face down on the couch while me and Cutter are watching TV, and with one hand, Cutter has $1 million in the line. One hand, Cutter's massaging Jamie's butt. It's fucking crazy. There's madness going on, and
My glutes were tight.
all of a sudden, we hear Jamie like, "Hey, do you have MS?" Like, and we're like, "What the
That's
fuck?"
not what I say in
I
the
don't know,
commercial.
whatever. It's a MS commercial, you know. I don't know, and it's for like a MS medication. And Jamie's in the fucking living room, so then everybody starts texting Jamie. Oh, we just saw you during the fucking Chiefs game. But what made me laugh really hard was when remember somebody wrote from Not Today, Pal. What is your medication called?
Kesimpta.
Kesimpta.
And they wrote, they commented, not today, Kesimpta.
Yeah, not today, Kesimpta. Oh man, we were fucking
was
cracking
good.
up
It
while
was funny.
Cutter's just rubbing your butt and your face down.
Yep.
It was
Just a typical Sunday.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official betting partner of the NFL playoffs, is bringing you an offer that'll help make the playoffs electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Listen, when I'm in New York, anytime I'm on my phone, if you see me in New York and I'm on my phone, I'm on DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code NOTTODAY. New customers can bet just $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code NOTTODAY. That's NOTTODAY. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPENY or text HOPENY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See DKNG.com/football for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
The new year for many people means resolutions to save money. So stop shopping without getting anything in return. Start getting cash back on every purchase you make with Ibotta. Ibotta is a free app that gives you the most cash back every time you shop on hundreds of items, from groceries to beauty supplies to toys. So you can make sure you're beating inflation no matter what you're purchasing. The average Ibotta user earns $145 per year. That could cover the cost of an entire shopping trip. Buy that flight you've been eyeing, that game you're dying to go to, or the fancy dinner you've been craving. Right now, Ibotta is offering our listeners $5 just for trying Ibotta by using the code NOTTODAY when you register. Just go to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the free Ibotta app to start earning cash back and use code NOTTODAY. That's IBOTTA in the Google Play or App Store and use code NOTTODAY. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills. I can see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something I don't want, I can cancel it with a tap. I never have to get on the phone with customer service. They'll even try to get you a refund for the last couple of months of wasted money and negotiate to lower your bills for you by up to 20%. With all the subscriptions that you sign up for that you forget about and you don't even realize that you're paying annual, monthly fees, Rocket Money takes care of that for you. All you have to do is take a picture of your bill and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has helped save its members an average of $720 a year with over 500 million in canceled subscriptions. So stop wasting your money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/nottoday. That's rocketmoney.com/nottoday. rocketmoney.com/nottoday.
All right.
Okay. You want me
This
to?
is
Jamie Lee.
This is Jamie Lee.
Oh, well, speaking of, do I read this one?
Sure, if you
Is it
whatever
too
one
somber?
you want, you can pick. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
sure people are already mad that I was talking about 90 Day Fiancé.
Hey, this message is for Jamie. I was diagnosed with relapsing remitting MS about 3 years ago and when I was 39. Only my wife and a few good friends know. I haven't been able to tell my parents or my children who are 10 and 13. I've been lucky enough to not have many physical symptoms. How did you tell your family and are your kids aware? Keep them high and tight, Ryan.
Why is that not for me?
I didn't say it was not for you.
No, Ryan said.
Oh,
This is messages for Jamie.
right. Well,
This is
I don't know.
This is a two-person pod.
Let's hear your
Ryan.
2 cents.
My family doesn't know, so I have no advice for him. Go ahead, you do.
Well, my family learned the news with me because I was only 20. Yes, my kids are aware. They have 2 very different understandings, although your kids are older. My 5-year-old, it's hard for him to understand. He's very angry about it, to be honest, and I let him be angry about it. He wants me to be like other moms, and I'm not, and that's okay. We work it out. My 10-year-old is super understanding about it, super patient, super loving. I think I felt the longer I kept it a secret, the more bad feelings I had that I didn't deserve to have. I felt a lot of shame about it. I felt a lot of guilt about it. I felt embarrassed about it. So who am I to say when is the right time for you, Ryan? But I can tell you that once I had more people know in my life, the more help I received, the more compassion I received, the more love I received, and the better I felt because it felt, when you hold a secret, it automatically puts kind of this heaviness around you. So my advice would be to you to just tell them and be honest and be open and say why it's taken you a long time. I think you'll be surprised with how well this unfortunate news will be received. And I wish you well, and I hope that you continue to stay really healthy.
And for anybody, I don't think we've ever talked about it, but for anybody who doesn't know, what is
that's right.
MS? Have we talked about it?
I think I mention it here and there because this is not
I don't see
necessarily the place
disabilities.
to talk about it.
I don't see disabilities. I know you get that bomb-ass parking spot when we go out, but
I
otherwise
sure
I don't
do.
see... I don't notice.
I have had MS for 22 years.
What?
It's a neurological degenerative disease that affects your central nervous system. It affects everybody differently. Some affects your eyes, your hands, your legs. For me, it affects my gait.
Your
but-
gait?
My walking.
Oh, I've never
That's
heard it put
called
that way.
your gate.
Really?
Your gate. Your GAIT.
You guys know about that?
I'm smart.
Yeah.
You knew. Chad
Well,
knew.
of course, Chad's hot. Well, how's your gate, Jamie? It's fine, dude. Don't worry about
Jesus.
it.
But it doesn't affect my sitting and talking. Which
You
is why I
all
can do
knew the
this.
term gate?
I don't know if I knew that.
You didn't know it
Okay,
any?
good. We got.
Fuck
Okay.
no.
Really?
Yeah, I love how the no's are always quiet. The fucking Chad's like, yeah, you idiot, and everyone else just lets me fucking die out here.
No.
Thanks, guys. Jesus Christ.
Man, I'm sick, bro.
That's
Yeah, sure.
right. Okay, I'm moving on to another one because
Okay.
I don't like to talk about it that much. How do you wipe?
Yeah, this
So a
is to
few-
go from what we love,
That's
hate
right.
to talk about to what we love to talk about.
So a few years back, while I was doing a drunk impression of me wiping my ass in a room full of people, I found out that half of the room, confused by my impression, squat over the toilet while they wipe, while the other half lean to one side of the toilet and reach their hand down the open side to wipe. I have been asking people the last few years how they wipe their ass, and I think statistically there are more leaners than wipers. Well, at least in Ireland anyway. Best regards, Paul.
Shout out.
How do you say Paul in an Irish accent?
Paul.
Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Paul.
No, wipe your
Best
ass.
regards, Paul.
Wipe your ass.
Wipe your ass, Paul.
So this was like the biggest topic of our podcast we had before this, pajama pants.
Yeah.
It was I stand with Rob. We had to have
That's
t-shirts. And I
right.
stand with
That's
Rob because
right.
I was talking on the podcast and I was like, yeah, well, when I stand up and wipe and fucking Cassim was like, you do what? Like he thought it was the craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, I'm a stand and wipe guy. I always I can't even
I'm a
I can't
leaner.
even imagine. You know what? I broke my right arm when I was young and it was in a cast for a while. I wonder if that's when I went from sitting to standing. Because I do think when I was younger, I was taught to do it sitting. And then I was like, this is stupid.
Both my kids stand.
Yeah, you squat for the first couple wipes. You squat over the.
But also one
toilet.
of my kids' legs like hang off the toilet, so he doesn't have like a choice.
What about what fellas in here? What are we doing on the toilet?
Oh, definitely sitting.
Yeah.
You're a leaner.
Yeah,
Stand.
lean.
You're all a leaner.
I
Stand.
stand with Rob.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's the wildest thing I've ever heard. Like,
It's
you're not
better.
afraid to just stand up with like shit in your
I
ass.
know.
No,
that's
because
how I
so
feel.
I do. It's like it's so from your sitting, you go to like a half stand. You're like crouching over the toilet, and then anything that might happen, whatever would go into the toilet. But no, it's a very neat thing. And then as soon as things are like half clean, like 50% clean up, then you could kind of move around and. If you have to take a step out and then finish wiping.
When would you have to take a step out?
Well, when you eventually you're like, I can't keep bending at the knee. You know what I mean?
You like your
sit.
quads are shaking?
Yeah. You start to be like, all right, I don't want to. No, but I don't even get to that point. Like you get once it's not like I use only baby wipes. Once the baby wipe is not like totally dirty anymore, then I could get out. It's like when you detail a car. Then I step out and then I detail.
Nicely put.
Yeah, I think that's the move. But I think most people now don't even have to stand because most people are using the bidets now. I feel right because once they started selling them for like $19.99,
The Hello
everyone was
Tushies?
just fucking everybody was just like that.
Everyone was bougie.
Yeah, I think standing. Try it out.
Stand with
Try it
Rob.
out.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah,
Could be the move.
give it. Yeah, see how switch it up. You've been doing something the same for 30 years. Switch it up a little bit. Switch up the stance. Switch up the stance, guys. Do we have a memory lane?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I
Oh,
know
wow. Is that at the first
this. The
premiere?
third season premiere.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed that.
Right? Third season premiere. So that's,
Is that the biggest your butt ever was? You think?
I think it's the angle.
You sure?
I don't know. Maybe my ass was big that time.
Right there.
A lot of Jamie butt talk on this episode.
I know.
Butt talking. Yeah. Hey, this
That's,
is what.
now we know the title of the episode.
I'm just you're putting it in front of me. I'm just talking about what you know what I mean. She's laying face down, ass up on the couch on Sunday. What are you gonna? She brought it up. She brought that up too. I think.
I think this is 2001.
Nope. What?
She did not.
Oh, would we like to possibly place a little wager on this?
Did I what?
Hold on. Someone wanted to
I was-
speak.
I
Hold
was
on.
down memory lane.
Hold on,
Sorry.
Jamie. Hold on, Jamie. Somebody wanted to speak. Jamie didn't bring up that she was face down.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was you first.
Okay, so what do you want to put? What did I lose to you? 120? You want to put that 120, double or nothing?
Sure.
Okay, 120. If somebody's outside,
Wait, what are the terms of the bet?
That
Make
Jamie-
it very clear.
Jamie was the one who
I think I
said
did say it.
that she was face down, ass up on the couch. That she was in that position. She brought it up, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, you were doing this."
I said I was face down on the couch, and he's. Oh no, but then
No, but
you
you brought
said
up the ass.
Cutter was massaging
Well,
my butt.
because that's what
You
was
brought
going
up
on.
the
He was
ass.
massaging her ass.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's
that's
the
what
bet
we were
here?
talking- Wait,
Jamie
wait.
brought up the position that she was in. I didn't say
Oh,
Jamie's on the
position.
couch with her ass up.
We were talking
Rob.
about you.
No, because
bro, we
Jamie-
just commented on you talking about her ass. Though.
Jamie confirmed.
Nigga.
Jamie confirmed that she brought it up, and now you're
No,
pulling back.
I
Not
brought
pulling
up
back.
being face down.
That's what I'm
but
talking
then
about.
You said
You
I
brought
said
up-
face down
you
in my
brought up
couch.
that you were face down on the couch, right? And then I said Cutter was massaging your butt. That's what was happening. But you brought up. I just said we were watching the
this
game
is getting specific.
How did we get to this? How did we get to talking about her being face down on the couch? Because
'Cause
we were
she brought it up.
No. I'm saying, how did we get there though? Because we just said like, yo, there's a lot of Jamie's butt talk coming out of you on this episode, right?
right.
And then you were like, well, she brought it up first.
I was not going to bring up how Jamie was on the couch. I was saying we were watching football. Right? We were watching football. And then Jamie was like, yeah, I was face down on the couch.
But then you brought up the butt.
Yeah, because Cutter was massaging her butt. That's what was going on during that time.
You know what? I've done this with you before. I'm a dip out.
Bro,
I'm a dip out.
please.
You win this one, bro.
Please. I wasn't like, oh, you know what Jamie was doing? Your butt was up on the couch. Jamie was like, I was face down on the couch. When you're face down,
Ass up. Usually.
yeah.
Yeah, so conditionally speaking, she brought up the ass because she said she was face down. I got you.
Cutter was
But
massaging her butt.
In the defense of the memory lane
This
photo,
was all
there's
me.
literally like light shining off of my butt in this photo. Like it's as if there's like a spotlight on my ass. And it does look
I don't know. I just see three beautiful people. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, was I right? Third season premiere 2001?
Nailed it.
Oh!
At the Hilton Hotel in New York.
At the Hilton.
Probably a fancy Hilton. I don't know. It just says Hilton Hotel.
Oh, yeah,
New
no, on
York.
6th
Hilton
Avenue. You know
Hotel
that
in New
huge
York?
Hilton in 6th Avenue? There was like always a lot of
yeah,
different
like
things there.
charity events were
Yeah.
there and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm still not sure about what's going on. What else do I got?
Do a cup? Or you want- you got
You
something?
wanna go in the cup? No. Oh, you know what? Remember when Chad said that he?
What's happening?
Everybody just assumes things are bad all the time.
Dude, we're like 25 episodes into the show. I know how it goes.
No, this is nothing bad.
Okay.
Everybody just assumes.
Okay.
Remember when Chad said? That he went to. We were talking about movies that make you cry.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I think he might have said he was on a date and he held back from crying.
I don't remember that.
We were talking about movies that make you cry. Is it something like that? Was that right, Chad?
Yeah, that was something I said, yeah.
Right. And then, so all I wanted to ask everybody was, how would you feel about a guy crying on a first date? Is that all right, Chad?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Okay. Sorry.
About a movie?
Yeah. Or even if like, what if he was like deep in conversation at dinner and all of a sudden a guy starts crying? Are you like, is that a turn off?
It's all depends on what we're talking about, what we're watching. Honestly, yeah, it depends what we're talking about or what we're watching.
Okay. What
If
if it's just like a kind of sad movie and he's like, and walking out of the theater, he's just like crying.
Little red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah, if I'm being honest.
Yo, I love, this is what we're all about
Yeah,
here. Yeah.
yeah.
What have you, no, none of you guys have ever cried on a first date, have you?
Fuck no.
And he's like, I've never cried. in my life."
It takes me a fucking year to do that bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. But you do it.
I've
Yeah,
se-
I mean, probably.
I've
Okay.
been with Cutter 12 years. I think I've seen him cry 3 times.
Wow. I'm surprised he didn't cry on Sunday about the million.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
I was just face down on the couch, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I don't want to say what your ass was doing, but yeah, go ahead. Let's go into the cup.
Okay.
Have you ever had a guy cry breaking up with him?
Yes.
How was that?
Twice.
That was one finger, twice.
Best songs to sing drunk at a bar. Listen. It's not.
I think they are. Most people have headphones
just
and they have no
right there.
choice.
It's Don't Stop Believin'. And I'm not saying it because it's a song that's affiliated with us, but that is a song that will always get a bar behind you singing it. And it's my favorite song in the world. And it was before we ever filmed the finale of The Sopranos.
It was one of my favorite songs ever. It's not anymore.
Really? It's been ruined?
I just heard it too many times. And
No, Journey,
now
I stand.
And then, like,
Steve Perry, greatest voice of all time. Love it.
Here's-
Along with Josh Groban.
Here's the truth. It used to be a song that, like, oh, it came on, like everybody sang. But now I feel like when it comes on, it's a song, everyone looks at me and I get very uncomfortable.
I get it, yes.
You know, and everybody expects me to like.
But it says drunk. So if I'm drunk at this bar, I don't mind everybody looking at me. But if I'm not drunk, I'll probably dip low because I don't like that attention either.
It's very uncomfortable. I think Your Love by The Outfield is my favorite.
Greatest.
You know,
That's Cutter and I's song. You know, I
Really?
like my girls a little bit older.
And I don't want to lose your
Your
love.
love. They played it at my boxing class today, that song. It was an
when
80s
everybody
day.
says tonight, that is just the
Tonight. Great
I
song.
could just I want to get drunk just to do
Great
to do
song.
that fucking song one more time. And then like Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
There's some
80s.
Yeah,
80s.
yeah. It kind of is. Boys, do you have anything drunk? Best drunk songs?
I mean, we talking white people or black people?
Just people. We don't no disabilities, no color here.
Nah,
We're
'cause
just a
it's
bunch
different.
of people.
Nah,
It's
'cause
Okay,
different
so
to you,
first
man.
give us
Nah.
white people.
I promise you, it's different. White people, we're gonna have to go with the Sweet Caroline.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
that's like,
white.
That's like the
Ones.
whitest
Yeah.
people.
Very, very
You're
white.
talking like, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ba, ba, ba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody. And if it's black people, I mean, it's black people. There's so many options, but I'd probably go with. Can we do R. Kelly anymore? We can still do R. Kelly.
Yeah, sure.
I do Step in the Name of Love, R. Kelly.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
See, I feel like the difference of those songs though is like when it's like I guess to what you would say is like white people drunk songs is like yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're just like yell instead of like bopping around. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just
Yes.
fucking yelling these words out. Yeah.
Yeah, the melody, the tone, irrelevant.
That's
No
right.
one's
Tonight.
just screaming. Yeah. exactly.
100%.
That's so true.
Yeah, that's the thing. In black people karaoke, if you're bad, they'll kick your ass off. They're like, "Boo, get your ass out of here, bro."
Yeah.
That's right.
You ain't
For
hitting
sure.
those notes.
What boys? What are you? Any other good drunk songs that you guys like to hear when you're drunk?
I'd probably go like the Tom Petty route.
Tom Petty's
Like
great.
good.
American Girl or something.
Yeah, American Girl's great. There's one that has a lot of melody for that
Yeah.
you can't just yell that one.
Chad's
Yeah.
a singer.
Yeah. Oh, hell
I do
yeah.
sing. Yeah.
You do when you go out to karaoke, what do you do, Chad?
Oh, I usually have fun with it. I kind of switch it up a lot. Me and Chris sang the song from Aladdin together. I did some Garth Brooks. I did some Backstreet Boys.
I Can Show You the World?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
nice.
he was Jasmine.
Obviously.
I think we need a
Come on, bro.
YMH karaoke night.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm just not fun with that. You guys have fun. I'm just not fun. Now that I don't drink
Yeah, just have a
anymore.
little drinky poo.
Yeah, I know.
We'll be
Thanks,
good.
Dad.
That's my favorite fucking quote.
Zolo, you got anything? Drunk singing?
I mean, I think it's all those same ones, just classic rock, shit from the 80s. What else is in that? We're like Jesse's Girl, like all that kind of shit.
Solid.
Yeah.
Jesse. Yeah.
Also, you can yell too.
Yeah. Jesse's Girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of yelling. I remember like this is, I'd say like for clubs, I think the best song ever when I was going out drinking was Yeah, the Usher.
Oh, easy.
Oh
for like
my
fucking
God.
7 years, bro.
That was insane. I remember being like, I'd be at a club and the dance floor would be like at Suede. I was like all the way over there. And you'd hear the first fucking note of that song. And I don't care if I was mid ordering a drink, it was just take off.
That's right.
And fucking run to the dance floor. That song was the fucking best.
Banger.
Unreal. And then on a different note, like it wasn't like the dance, this kind of thing, but when 50 Cent first came out, and then Justin Timberlake was having a fucking moment, but like Sexy
course.
Back and all that shit. When we were fucking drunk singing that shit, it was like made you feel
Justin
like
Timberlake
you were a
Jay-Z
stud.
concert was one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Yeah, Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Wow.
So dope.
Yeah, holy shit. I could just fucking let's get drunk.
Let's go.
Fucking get drunk. Take that mask off and let's fucking get drunk.
That's what you used to do when you were drunk. That
There
was
we go.
drunk Rob.
Bam. That's it, everyone. Don't worry. We're ending the episode now because it's time, not because I want to go drink. It just happens to be the right
Red.
time.
It's red. The time is red,
The
telling us
timer's
to
red.
shut up.
We gotta go. Yeah. Thanks, guys.